The next Hoya is another round-leaved Hoya, large leaves. The Hoya Sulawesi GPS 8867. Now, look at this new leaf. Okay. Oh. So this leaf is actually sitting right under the grow light. I mean, incredible. Can y'all see these leaves? So beautiful. Not the fastest, in my opinion. There is only one plant in here. I've never propagated this plant. And yeah, there's like, I don't even know where this tendril's coming from. It's coming from the main plant. I don't even know why it's growing. I really can't get enough. I really can't. It's just super exciting because this leaf is really close under the grow light, and I think she's fading right now to green, but she was like really red at the time. Yeah, I don't know. I can feel this one. The reservoir is so dry. It just spat everywhere. Wow. Oh. This one's better. You can see more white roots over there. Yeah, like my Glabra Schlecter, the Archboldiana, I'm like blasting these with light. That's why I put these Hoyas beside each other, because they have a grow light and they have the south-facing window. These Hoyas are pushed up against the south-facing window. It's gonna change during the winter, but I think they'll be okay during the winter with that single grow light just above it. But I mean, come on. I don't know. These Hoyas are so pretty. Going back on like tendrils and training them down, I think I need to be more clear when I try to explain this. For me, I don't care if I train a tendril down and it dies. I actually don't care, because I know Hoyas and I know they're just gonna push out new growth somewhere else, because I know I'm giving it the right conditions. There's been a few times where it has died, but you can see that this one over here, because I trained it down, she had support to push out these beautiful, are you kidding? These leaves are so pretty. Anyhow, so she kept pushing out the tendril. I was trying to be gentle, and she's going this way, now she's going up, and she's over here now. So there's a similar one with this vine. It's down here right now, and she's still alive. But I have had instances where it has died, but I'm okay with it. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Because like, this isn't one of my older Hoyas, so I mean, and she isn't like as full as my other Hoyas, just because, I don't want to say this one's new either. Medium, this is a medium Hoya. But yeah, look at this. I'm so happy. The 9th plant, Hoya Sulawesi GPS 8867. The next Hoya is another beast. I actually debated only keeping a few cuttings and getting rid of the mother, but I just can't. I really want to see the flowers again, and because of that, I don't want to like say goodbye to the mature specimen. It's the Hoya NS05-021. No one has this plant. I think Crystal Star Nursery is one of the only places, and I don't even know if they still sell it. I have since that time seen a few shops in Canada like sell it, but it's not common. Foliage is like nothing too special. It's light green. Who are you holding on to? Here she is. So very full. I'm pretty sure at the same time, Cutis Porcelana, multiple cuttings. I think at the same time I did this plant, just because there was a point where I stopped buying these planters, and I think these are the only 2 plants that are still in these planters. But I do want to say this probably is my fastest growing Hoya. I do love how full she looks. Like, again, something I want to achieve with all my Hoyas. Have a full planter, but the flowers, they're one of a kind. Visually, one of my favorites. They are fuzzy, and y'all feeling this Hoya, the flowers, I mean, the texture of the fuzziness is just, it's hard to explain. And the smell is sweet and subtle. Definitely my kind of bloom. Y'all know that I hate when a Hoya smells like perfume. I am constantly trimming this plant because you can see the tendrils. Look at all of these tendrils. I had to cut one because I don't even know who she was trying to grab. She's bloomed twice for me. I don't know where the peduncle is because I think there's only one. The first time she bloomed was a year ago, then again a year later, which is this past spring, summer. And so I don't know if she's just not a frequent bloomer because it's only been one set of blooms a year, which makes like seeing these blooms so, like, it's just such a special moment. And yeah, I don't know. I love this Hoya so much. One of the Hoyas that was infested with spider mites to the point where there were just webs covering. It was like a Halloween decoration at that point. But I mentioned this briefly before. When I had my infestation, I didn't remove any of the webs. I just introduced the Persimilis beneficial. That's the only one that can effectively walk through webs, because I think other beneficials can't, or can but aren't as effective. The Persimilis have no issue, so I just dumped, and yeah, so she's here and she's cute. Okay, Hoya NS05-021. Ooh, the sun is doing that thing again. Okay, number 11. I know I said I was gonna say bye to this plant, but she's still here with me. I still don't know what I want to do. It's just the memory of that flower. I should get rid of it. I don't know. Okay, Hoya CV Kaimuki. I still have her, I'm sorry. It's just after I did the move also, I found that I actually had enough room for all these plants, including all the new propagations and the new planters that I had. But listen, y'all, my mom took the 3 other big ones. Future Kevin put a picture of the flowers. Okay, here she is. Y'all can see that she's really top heavy, and she's in this small little thing of like, the reason I'm still debating is, again, like I said with the Archboldiana, you get peduncles, but that doesn't mean anything. The peduncle that pushed out that bloom that I showed you is right here. She's not doing a thing, but there are many more. Yeah, it's tough, y'all. It's tough. It's tough. Another idea I had was propagate this plant down. You just have also this attachment too, because you know that you did that. Okay. Plants are living things, they'll do whatever they want. But Hoya CV Kaimuki. Oh my god. It is incredible. Oh my gosh, jeez. Hoya serpens. Oop, the sun. I mean, you like that. Okay, something that is also wild. This is one plant. This all started with one plant, and she just continued to branch just nonstop. Nonstop, actually. Like, look. Oh, the texture is everything. And there's snake heads. Look at the snake heads, everyone. I just love how she's taking over the trellis. Like, look at how much. There's so much here. Oh my god, I'm gonna squeeze. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but like, I really want this center part to be as full as this, because you can see that I originally had her on this short trellis, and she's taken over. I would love if she just kind of covered this. I might have to put like some supports in here, but like, oh, I really hope y'all can see this plant because the sun is just like coming out again. I put up a trellis. I don't know why I put up a trellis, but I missed so much seeing this Hoya trail. I mean, she's still trailing down here. There's some vines that weren't long enough. I kind of like it, like, I don't know, it's like trailing, and it's also like taking over this trellis. It's so beautiful. Okay, now the propagations, because I took vine. I love when Hoyas are so full. You could take cuttings and you can't even tell. Like, could you tell that I took cuttings? No. Where is it? Oh, it's here, okay. Oh my god, do you see this? Look how much they've grown. And y'all remember, it was like cuttings with 1 or 2 leaves. I took multiple, and now you could really see it in the bright green. Oh, oh no, the power bar, the power bar. I've only grown this in pond, so I can't speak for any other substrates. This plant's thirsty though, in my experience. Give her the right conditions, super thirsty. Oh my god. Again, I don't know what y'all are gonna see because the sun is here. Polyneura. Outer, variegated. Look at this Hoya. A Hoya that I have shown a lot because, I mean, look at her. There's just so much now. Look at this. This is crazy. I don't know how many plants are in here. There's a lot though. Again, I propagated my mother down. I included my mother in here as well. She grew. I mean, I propagated them all in perlite and transferred them into pond about a month or 2 ago, I want to say. No issues. Zero. Is that a sachet? I'm like periodically removing these sachets as I show you them. Another fast Hoya. And you know, I always have grown my Polyneuras in highlight. They can take lower light conditions. It's just a preference of mine just to get that rapid growth. And y'all can see that she doesn't mind. She doesn't mind at all. She's against my west facing window and she has a grow light right above this plant. Yeah. I don't know. The Hoya Polyneura outer variegated. Okay. Okay, the first pawn drop of this video. Hoya Polyneura Broget. It's continuing. Oh! Okay, maybe I shouldn't tip her that way. Hoya Polyneura Broget, or silver. You get that silveryness. Ooh, the sun. The silveryness in the leaves. So there's a lot in here. I need to stop. It's funny because these two haven't bloomed yet. I think it was maybe the constant propagating. The green one that I had like a year ago that I had two huge plants that I gave to my best friend and I gave one to my mom. That one bloomed for me. I think it had the pink flowers because I know the Polyneura can have, is it cream or yellow? Is that right? But I can't wait. That would look so pretty. Do y'all have a favorite between the Broget and the outer variegated? I think it's the outer variegated for me. Okay, Hoya Polyneura Broget. I totally forgot about the Broget propagations, so I'll just quickly show. There's not much. I think there's 4 or 5 in here. But look at that new growth. Look at that baby. Right there also, so there's 2 there, and then the one in the center. Look at that. Oh, Hoya insularis. This is the one in pawn. It's, again, propagated this plant down, put all of the propagations once they grew from perlite to pawn, and I love this look so much. It is incredible. This is incredible. Are you kidding? I only had 1 casualty. I actually don't know why it died. The roots rotted. I think I theorized that I might have dried it out too much and then I wet it too much, maybe because of the transfer it shocked it. I don't usually see that from perlite to pawn because they are quite similar, but yeah, the rest have been fine. I love the undertones of like the, would you say burgundy, and the green and like just how full, like, so this Hoya lives between both my Polyneuras, getting a little bit of, you know, shielding, so not as highlight, maybe like 1,000-foot candles if anything. Plus like this is like draped away from the window, so medium to bright indirect light I would say. This top part's getting a lot of light I guess, but not this part. She's gorgeous. I have some sad news though. So the one that's in Leca, I'm actually a little confused of what happened. I am so happy in my favorites video I showed you the blooms that were about to open. They did end up opening. I didn't get a good picture and then the blooms like fell off. But not only that, okay, I'll show you the plant first, okay. She is less full. She's less full because this planter had my mother plants and there were 2. They've been living in this same pot for a year and a little bit at this point. No issues, 0. She pushed out all these leaves you can see. She obviously pushed out that peduncle. Future Kevin put in a picture. This plant had root rot and I actually don't know what happened. Like, did I fill up the reservoir? Did I fill up the reservoir too much? Perhaps, maybe. So there's just 1 plant in here. This Hoya, it is up against the window over here. I'm so happy though that I took props because look at the one that's in pawn, like it's doing so well. I have heard from a few people that the insularis is a bit temperamental when it comes to like root sensitivity and root rot. Please tell me if that's wrong. I mean, I've only had the 2 experiences, like that one crop that didn't survive the transfer into pawn, and then this plant which was living in Leca for like almost 2 years and it rotting, and this one's fine. It's weird, just let me know. Let me know. Hoya insularis. Okay, is it 15? Number 15, Hoya caudata, Sumatra. Favorite thing to do. So blast it with light, because when you blast it with light, look at this. And you can tell, look, this leaf is getting so much light. Covering this one, you can see partial splash. You remove it and you see the green leaf. It's just so fascinating. Like, isn't that fascinating? I love that. This leaf is everything. I mean, y'all can see it. This part wasn't getting a lot. I think I'm now giving it more light because the top leaves here. She's going off and there are so many peduncle. Look over there, guys. These flowers. It's only bloomed for me once because I don't know if y'all remember, but a year ago, it was an office plant at my work. One of my friends and coworkers really loved it. And so I gave it to her. I did take 3 cuttings though, and the 3 cuttings a year later look like this. Isn't that great? I also did take a cutting for one of my patrons, Simone. Hey girl. And I think it was at this point I cut it, and now she's like grown so much. Similar to what I was saying about the NS05-021. It's not the same, but it's so soft. Like, y'all need to feel these blooms. It is so soft. I didn't really notice a smell either when mine bloomed, but anyhow. Hoya caudata Sumatra, Hoya silver lady. Let's get a close up. So I've said this before, the silver, out of all the silvery Hoyas that I have, this one to me was the most lackluster until I blasted it with light, and because I have a second one. I have a second planter of this. It's purple. I don't know. I just love the purple sunstressing. But yeah, honestly, it is pretty fast when it comes to growing. This is one plant. I did cut this mother down all the way, and she had no issue pushing out new leaves. She's living in leca and just up a trellis. Unproblematic. The only thing, there's so many peduncles, and she has tried many times to push out blooms, and she has not yet. So I'm curious to see. It might be like a maturity thing, like maybe the plant needs to mature a little bit. It's just super exciting. A beauty. So this is the first one. Okay, second one. So put all the propagations in a pond. Do you see the purple? Ooh, I almost dropped it. Future Kevin, zoom in. Do y'all see the purple? It's everywhere. I'm just so impressed with the purple and just how it's just so pretty. I just looked at it again. Because you can see the difference between the top ones and then the bottom ones. Like, it's not the same. It's so pretty. Wow. Okay. It is picking up on camera a little bit. Wow. It just surprised me because I didn't know this about this Hoya. Mainly using my grow light as the light source for this, and it is really close, like close to these leaves. As you like kind of pan down, you can see that it's lost. It hasn't lost, but it's not presenting that way. It's presenting like the other Hoya that you saw. I don't know. I was just so happy to see it. Moving on, one of my favorites, Hoya silver dollar. Do you see this? Oh my god. Okay, there's multiple plants in here, and I really want to achieve. I'm just looking at the screen. It looks so good on camera. Wow. Close up. These leaves are new. Right in the center here. These ones too, you can see how shiny. And this is the one, if y'all watched all my Wax Plant Wednesday videos, I put a trellis in between because I wanted kind of a fuller plant, like that same idea that I have for my Hoya serpens, and just growing this plant in leca and seeing how it grows, like, you know what the foliage looks like I really wanted a full plant. And it's happening. It's not there yet, but it's happening. I'm so excited. This is a beautiful Hoya. It's one that, it's hard. I don't recommend this to beginners. I do find that they do need to like root a lot, and obviously sound like a broken record, give them all on light. This one, I actually had this before I did the room makeover organization video. I had this Hoya in like a medium to bright and direct light situation. The grow light was just kind of like higher, and there was a lot of plants like shielding it. I have since moved it so it has a clear view of the grow light, and ever since that happened, like even the there's tendrils going off, and the leaves are so, it's so pretty. Wow, hello. I always think of pear Jelly Belly when I see these. Oh my, it's like cascading down the trellis. There might be 4 plants in here, I have no idea. Again, I wanted to achieve that full look. It's happening. Take propagations of your Hoyas, put them in one planter, and in time, you'll get a full plant. Look at this. Shockingly, the one in leca is only 1 plant, and she looks good too. She looks pretty full. Oh, I'm reaching. I don't know if y'all can see me. Oh. This one is in the best light possible in this room, with the south and west facing windows meet under 2 grow lights. Like really a lot of light, y'all. And look at this. So again, there's only 1 plant in here. This one needs to be supported, y'all. It really, really, really needs to be supported. When I didn't give it support, it just pushed out long tendrils, and yeah. So this one, Oh, this is a new leaf. You know how you could tell? You can tell because of the way it feels. Oh my gosh, and there's some new leaves coming. Look at this. Right there. This one's new. Is it? Oh, it is. Oh my gosh. This one's new. Like, look at this. I love silver dollar. Seriously, it is just so beautiful. I always say blast it with light, but you also have to think of the other things. Feeding and watering your Hoyas appropriately while you're giving it highlight will result in rapid, healthy growth. If you're blasting it with light and it's in an arid mix and the arid mix is like bone dry, or if there's not enough aeration around the roots, like if it's in a substrate that doesn't have a lot of air pockets and you blast it with light, that's not going to make your Hoya grow fast. You need to give it like all round fantastic conditions. It's hard because I like to simplify things. That's why all my Hoyas are in leca or pon. So you already have that check mark when it comes to aeration around the roots. You have that second check mark when it comes to having that reservoir of either nutrient solution or just water, keeping the roots moist at all times, and then the light. That's why I really talk about the light more than the substrate. So yeah, highlight in conjunction with all the stuff that I said. But look at her, can you believe? Both these look so good, oh my God. Are you kidding? Wow, oh my God. Hoya silver dollar. Okay, I really hope I didn't miss any. I think we're on 18. Have you grown more since I last showed it? Okay, Hoya species Gunung Gading. When did I show this? My favorites video. Okay, I filmed my favorites video like a few weeks ago. I don't even know. It looks so... Fall is here. Look at this. The sun's dressing. It looks so good. Wow. Incredible. That is crazy. Whew. Okay, so one plant in here, give it support, it'll push out all these leaves, and in leca. So from this mother, before she was this big, I did take cuttings. They grew, and unlike the other ones where I just potted the perlite props into pot, I propagated these ones again, and so I have just a new planter with this plant. I have no idea why I did it, but the sun stressing is everything. You'll have a better look with the other ones, but just seeing that gradient between green and red and just it's so stunning. And also the veining obviously is, you know, gorgeous as well. So this is the mama, we love her. This is the planter that is so sun stressed. It looks so good. Are you kidding? Wow. Again, you know it's sun stressing because you see this leaf covering this leaf. When I remove it, it's fully green. It's because it's obviously covered. So I have found, and obviously this could be different with everyone and their own experience, but the Gunung Gading is not necessarily the fastest grower. That might be why I like made cuttings. I'm not sure. Again, like perfect fall vibes. Look at this. It's crazy. And then the bottom cuttings, they weren't cuttings, oh my gosh. The bottom plants, so I took cuttings from these three, and because I didn't want to mix them both, just because this one had roots already, I separated them. So here's the other one. It's so cute. I'm dropping pon again, oh my God. 18th plant? Yes. 18th plant. Hoya species Gunung Gading. Whoa, that was part 2. Okay, if y'all missed part 1, go check that out now. And part 3 will be posted on Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the very end, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!